This is all about pro wrestling with a WWE Friday Night Smackdown review for April 2nd, 2021. This will be a quick review for the show. The show does start with Edge, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the segment. There is more to the segment. If you want to watch it in its entirety, you can watch it on the WWE YouTube channel or wherever you can watch it. Edge says what happened at Fastlane, the chaos, the mayhem, the destruction, it didn't need to happen. Maybe he was being naive. Daniel Bryan got his WrestleMania match. He didn't see Daniel Bryan coming. He should see an opportunist coming. He has these scenarios. He says he is so brave. After Adam Pearce's decision, he got played. He looked in the mirror. He finally liked what he saw. He comes out swinging, biting. He saw the rated R superstar. He is a WWE Hall of Fame legend. He is finally the rated R superstar. I thought it was an okay segment. I thought it could have been a little bit better. I'll give it 3.5 stars. Then it goes into a segment with Chad Gable and Otis. Not going to rate that segment, no rating. Then it goes into a segment with the Dirty Dogs. Was a short segment. I'll give that segment 3 stars. I thought it could have been a little bit better. Then it goes into a tag team match with Alpha Academy, Dirty Dogs versus the Street Profits and the Mysterios. Thought it was a pretty good match. I thought it could have been a little bit better. Give it 3.5 stars. The Alpha Academy and Dirty Dogs win. This is the end of part 1. This is all about pro wrestling with part 2 of the WWE Friday Night Smackdown review. Then it goes into a quick segment with Paul Heyman. Just going to talk a little bit about the segment. There is more to the segment. He says it could affect the main event of WrestleMania. Sonya Deville says you make a very good point. There is more to the segment. If you want to watch it in its entirety, you can watch it on the WWE YouTube channel. Then it goes into a segment with Cesaro and Seth Rollins. And Cesaro says this is the biggest match of his career. Saturday, I will not fail. There is something in the air. Seth Rollins says, don't talk to this guy. You see that sign? He is unshakable. The moments speak for themselves. One of the greatest moments, Hulk Hogan slamming Andre the Giant. He wouldn't be here. He knows he can beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. That's what Cesaro says. You need to understand there is levels to this game. He will embarrass him. Seth Rollins says, you provoked me. He will end it right here, right now. Take a swing, Cesaro says. Seth Rollins leaves. I thought the segment was okay. I thought it could have been a little bit better. I'll give the segment 3 stars. Then it goes into a segment with Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. Not going to rate that segment, no rating. Then it goes into a match with Natalya and Shayna Baszler. This is the end of part 2. Next is part 3. This is all about pro wrestling with part 3 of the WWE Smackdown review. Then it goes into a match with Natalya versus Shayna Baszler. Natalya wins, no rating. Then it goes into a segment with Logan Paul. Was a quick segment. Not going to rate that segment, no rating. Then it goes into another segment with Sami Zayn and Logan Paul. Was a quick segment. Not going to rate that segment, no rating. Then it goes into a segment with Edge. There is more to the segment. He says he will be out there on commentary. Not going to rate that segment, no rating. Then it goes into a Kevin Owens segment. Was a quick segment. Not going to rate that segment, no rating. Then it goes into a Bianca Belair segment. There is more to the segment. She says she sees her. That is the Sasha Banks I want to face. She has a chip on her shoulder. Carmella is a former champion. She wants to create history. It was a pretty good segment. I'll give that segment 3 stars. No rating. This is the end of part 3. Next is part 4. This is all about pro wrestling with part 4 of the WWE Smackdown review. Then it goes into a match with Carmella and Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair wins the match. I'll give the match 3 stars. I thought it could have been a little bit better. Then it goes into a segment with Apollo Crews. There is more to the segment. He says he wants a fight at WrestleMania. The cheers of me finally becoming Intercontinental Champion. Then it goes into a segment with Edge. He says the main event of WrestleMania. Then Daniel Bryan asserted himself. It reduces Roman Reigns' chance. It takes away your chance. He is heading out there for commentary. Thought the segment was okay. I thought it could have been a little bit better. I'll give it 3 stars. Then it goes into the match with Jey Uso and Daniel Bryan. I thought it was an okay match. I thought it could have been a little bit better. I'll give the match 3 stars. At the end of the match, Edge gets attacked from Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan attacks Roman Reigns, and Daniel Bryan is standing tall. I thought the show was okay. I thought it could have been a little bit better. As I said in previous videos, WWE NXT has a crowd. I think WWE Monday Night Raw should have a crowd, and WWE Friday Night SmackDown should have a crowd. They are going to have a crowd at WrestleMania. After WrestleMania, towards the end of the year, they should have a crowd. If you have any ideas, any comments, any questions, leave it in the comments section. I thought the show was okay. I would have booked the show a little bit differently. And for next week's Friday Night SmackDown show, I would book that show differently. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you like the video, hit the notification bell. If you like the video, hit the subscribe button. I will be uploading a number of videos on my channel. Look out for that. Thank you for my subscribers. Thank you for those who are new coming in to listen. Thank you again. See you next time.